Hello everyone and welcome to part number 8 of my 2022 Mexico series. It's Tuesday afternoon and you might be wondering where the hell I am. I'm in the middle of the desert in Chihuahua in northern Mexico. I say middle of the desert, to be more accurate, I'm actually on the northeastern periphery of Chihuahua city itself. I want to do something different today and it's going to be quite simple, alright? So no researching, no trying to become an expert in a place in Mexico, because let's face it, it's never going to happen. I want to do something today quite simply that I enjoy doing and have some fun. On that note, wish me luck. Okay, I'm actually not far from the neighbourhood of San Carlos and Nombre de Dios, not to be confused with Nombre de Dios, the Pueblo Mágico in Durango. I'm heading towards a little smaller neighbourhood called Roman Aguilar. I actually got the Uber to the wrong place, hence I'm doing this bit, but it's only over there. And then where I'm going is the other side of that little area. Obviously, if you're doing this sort of thing, don't do what I do. So I don't have any sun protection. I should do. Haven't got a hat because I forgot to buy one. And shoes. Make sure your shoes are quite sturdy, because if you've got crappy shoes like mine, you will end up with thorns and cactus spikes going through into your feet. But I can live with it. I will survive. I've done worse than this, trust me. I'm not even there yet, and we're already seeing some rather rocky, otherworldly landscapes ahead of us. Okay, I climbed up a little hill full of trash and horse poo into Roman Aguilar. Said hello to the construction guy back there, seems nice enough. There's little kids going past on little plastic cars, things like that. And, you know, dilapidated buildings, as you would kind of expect in this kind of area, in the middle of nowhere. But that's fine, it's all good. Big water tanks on roofs and things like that. Water in this part of the world or in any desert, you know, ridiculous, right? Oh wow, look at the view behind me. Apologies if there's a bit of wind, we are in the desert, that's what it's like. But as you've seen in the thumbnail and the title, we are heading to Las Picos de la Luna. You can probably guess what that is in English, the peaks of the moon. Okay, there's the path from, it's actually called Rodolfo Aguilar. I don't know where I got Ramon from. Looking at it, you know, there are some relatively flat bits. A bit up there looks quite steep. Okay, we've got a closed gate, but obviously I'm just going to walk around it. I don't know if you can see on camera, there's a large bird of prey of some kind circling overhead. Is it a vulture? I don't know. Are vultures in Mexico? I don't really know much about avian life in Mexico. I'm 40 years old now and I'm so grateful that I'm still vaguely fit enough to do this kind of thing. 17 years ago, 2005, when I was 23, I did the Tongariro crossing in New Zealand. It's 17 kilometers across various landscapes and volcanoes and everything, and extremely arduous. All these years later, I can still do this sort of thing, and I'm not one of those what were the popular kids at school who are now overweight, bald, and have got about 17 unwanted children. Uh-oh, it's like that scene in Jurassic Park, except there's no sign to swing around, left or right. Where I'm going is right, so it doesn't really look like a proper path, but we'll see. Okay, I was correct. It's not a proper path. By the way, watch out for these thorns. The other day when I was in Parral, it's like they're drawn to your skin, and obviously you'll end up bleeding. Yep, shortcut. Brilliant. Ginormous poo. We've got to get up there. It's getting a bit more difficult now as I start to head uphill. Look at Chihuahua in the distance. Rocky precipices. Is that the plural of precipice? And up here we go. See what I mean about thorns? Thorn injuries. I have to wear shorts during doing this sort of thing. I cannot wear long-legged things. It's just too hot. And I definitely cannot wear jeans like most Mexican men do in 38-degree heat. Just taking a little break after doing some drone flying and being careful of the birds of prey above. I was going to say, remember Mexiquillo in Durango? That place last year I went to with the rocky, otherworldly Mars-like landscape. Well, this is kind of similar, and it's very weird because I haven't seen a single person while doing this. I don't know how popular this hike is. Clearly it's not that popular, or maybe just not many people do it on a Tuesday afternoon. I don't know if you can see me or not. I can't see anything. Look at that. You know, I'm not a geologist, obviously, but I love the kind of texture or look that those rocks have, like sort of jutting out the top of the hill. I do remember things like, you know, igneous rock, sedimentary rock, metamorphic rock. I know that a lot of the hills or the soil and mountains and things in areas of Chihuahua, wow, look at it up there, are high in iron oxide or hematite and magnetite. Magnetite is the world's most natural, most magnetic substance, mineral. I guess you can tell by the name magnetite. And not so much here, but I've seen in other areas of Mexico a much more sort of reddy colour. I mean, there's a little bit of red in there, but you know, I'm not sure what these hills are predominantly made up of, mineral wise. And I think this bit here is kind of where the path ends, so we have to go off-road. Good old rock climbing. As you get up there, I think it's kind of a plateau, so once we're, past this little, I fell over, past this little rocky bit, it should be easy. Just realised, unsurprisingly, I went the difficult way. That's Rodolfo Aguilar, and there's what seems like a much steadier slope up to Los Picos de la Luna. Look at the size of these thorns. You definitely don't want to get them stuck in your leg. You need stitches. As you can see, the nightmare thorns have little flowers on. How pretty. It's sometime later. I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't do it. Clearly I'm not fit enough, but you've got to know your limits, right? I was struggling with altitude. I don't know how high this is, probably not very high. Oxygen, lung pain, sun. I could feel sunstroke coming on. You know when you start to get like goose pimples on your arm, that's the sign. So it's important, you know, to know your limits. 5 years ago when I started, well 6 years ago when I started doing YouTube, I would have carried on until death, but honestly, final season, David, I can't be asked. I don't give a shit that I didn't make it to the top, because honestly all I wanted to do was to get some drone shots. I've run out of water as well. I just had my second one. You can hear the bottles behind my head. I'm probably going to have to drink my own piss. I haven't done that before. I did do a poo up a volcano once, but never piss. Before we go back, yeah, obviously I am in the hell zone. It feels like home. Beer bottles everywhere. Broken bits of TVs. There's no snake under there. Fantastic. But I feel much better now that I'm in the shade with a breeze behind this random brick building. I should have said earlier, don't do this at this time of the day, alright? I knew this, obviously. The afternoon sun in Mexico is horrendous. Do it in the morning, early morning or dusk. However, if you do it then, I've read that you need to look out for rattlesnakes, like under rocks, things like that. I haven't seen anything like that today, but you know, if I were to do this again, A, I would go the easy way. B, I would do it at a different time of day. See, as I said before, I make these mistakes so you don't have to. Hello. Well, oh, you're not a cat, you're a dog. I really enjoyed today. It's kind of been a cross between 2 videos from last year and Nombre de Dios as well. That one was all about embracing our childhood innocence and not having a tolerance to risk, if you know what I mean, and just being reckless and enjoying yourself. It seems Rodolfo Aguilar is a good place for abandonment. Yeah, it doesn't look like much. It's an old sofa in there, lovely. Okay, we've got a bridge over the highway there. That was a bit Australian, what happened there? And there's Oxo, I see it in the distance. That means I won't have to drink my own piss. Look who I found, 3 cows. Hi Hans. You okay? Oh, I do like cows. Also, I like eating them. Oh, sorry about my hair. It's quite peaceful down here, look. Got a little trickling stream. And I think that little break, sub-umbra, that's Latin for under the shade, did me good. I feel so much better. Oh, shut up. So I'm going to get home and I'll see you tomorrow for the rest of this video. To be continued. Welcome back. It is the next day and I'm currently editing at the moment in my Airbnb. I have a limon refresca. More than that, I also have montados. I've been so looking forward to having these in a video. I was going to go somewhere to get them, but it was like a few miles away. I couldn't be bothered and I've got editing to do. So here we are, Uber Eats again. And I have this salsa, other salsas. We have limon, cebolla, limon, I said that already, cilantro. I've got arrachera, which is like small pieces of skirt beef, whatever that is. I think it's from the cow's belly, and big chunks of sirloin, and they both have like, I think it's asadero cheese in it. Is that cheese? I'm sure it is. Okay, I'm probably gonna get shot by someone because I'm putting the salsa inside. I remember I did that once with quesadilla and everyone went crazy because it was like wrong. Oh fuck, I need to open it. But I like it like that. Is that the way you're meant to do it? I can't remember. But whatever, we've got a bit of spice and we'll have some cilantro and cebolla as well. But these are brilliant, montados. I would absolutely recommend these in Chihuahua because they are absolutely stunning. It's heavenly. So the beef in Chihuahua is insane. I had some sirloin tacos the other day, and just the kind of char-grilled, smoky flavour of it, and smell as well, was top tier. It's kind of like how I feel about Japanese beef. It's that good. It's like very tender, flavoursome. It's not tough and too well done, but it's not too underdone as well. It's just perfect, and it's kind of the perfect size as well of pieces of beef. Oh god. Obviously it's flour tortilla and it's kind of like a burrito. I can't do it when I'm eating. Burrito. But better. And I must admit, the more I explore Chihuahua, the more places I eat at, the better the food gets. See what I mean about those little pieces of beef? They're just perfect and they're not fatty. They're actually meaty, which is a shocker. And that cheese just goes perfectly with it. And the arrachera is like smaller pieces. Just as good. So that was absolutely elite, top tier. I better get back to editing. That was effectively 40 pesos for each one. You get 2 on a tray. And I've got to say, sorry to any people in the south, but you know, northern Mexican food continues to flabbergast me in terms of its quality and affordability. It's just another level. That desert, you know, it's barren, it's arid, it's inhospitable. But as Ian Malcolm said in Jurassic Park, life finds a way. There were flowers, there were shrubs bursting from the soil. So thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, etc. Next time, we're going, finally, to Creel and jumping on the Chepe Express to Los Mochis in Sinaloa. Finally, I couldn't do it last year because I was sick and I didn't have enough time, so I am beyond excited. See you next time. Catch you later.